Now we have a look at the Vlab Control Center. So again, just for demonstration purpose, I start the Vlab. And then here you will see again that boot menu, and here you have, if you don't do anything, after 5 seconds, it automatically continues and doesn't do the factory reset. So if you just wait, you are safe. And again, you can just remove these warnings, they are VirtualBox specific. And also in case your Vlab didn't start full screen and you maximize it, and afterwards the actual content is just in a small screen here in the middle, just maximize it, then reboot it, and then it should rescale or resize automatically. Now we are again on the desktop and we have the Vlab Control Center here, which starts automatically. The first thing you have to do, once similar to selecting the keyboard layout, is selecting in which run you're participating in order to download the correct setups for you. So you can just look in edX which one you should select. In case you are not sure, you can just select the bottom one. It might also be the case that this interface changes a bit over time, but the text should describe that fine. So now we're selecting the correct one, and that's already happened. In case we selected a wrong one, we can just at the bottom right click here and then select the run that we want to have. Okay, now what do we see here? First, on the home screen, we get some basic information. So it basically describes what we have here: the newspaper, the globe, the question mark, and the cross to close it here. So if you click on the news, this will just link to our Twitter feed, so we will post news and messages here. So you can also always have a look here. You can also follow us directly on Twitter by following @iLabXP. Then if we click on the lab selection, this is the most important part because these are the different exercises you will do. So as in edX, we have 6 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And depending on the time on when you start the Vlab, there are some parts, in this case 1, 2, 3, 4, which are already available because they are colored, and parts 5 and 6, which are not yet available because the course is not at that state yet. But that depends on when you start. You can just select one of these and you get a small message like, okay, in part 1 we look at signal encodings and Ethernet, and you can start the lab. Part 3 we look at routing. Part 4 we look at TCP UDP, and also in week 6, for example, we look at firewalls and IPv6, IPv4 transition mechanisms. And you can see here we don't have the Start Lab button yet because it's not opened. Good, and then we have the question mark here, which is also, if you click at the bottom right here, that question mark that links you to this page, and here you can click to get to the forums or the FAQ on edX. And that's already it for the Vlab Control Center.